species and of the Manus as his Manasoputras, or mind-born sons, which they would be if he was the so-called Prajapati, who appeared on this planet and commenced the work of evolution. The Theosophist, Vol. VIP. 443.19, 2020. The following tabulation should be borne in mind. 7 branch races make one subrace. 7 subraces make one root race. 7 root races make one world period. 7 world periods make one round. 7 rounds make one chain period. 7 chain periods make one planetary scheme. 10 planetary schemes make one solar system. 20. Each of these cosmic entities is, in his essential essence, fire. Each manifests as fire in a threefold manner. In point of time, the cosmic lord of active intelligence, considered from the standpoint of cosmic evolution, is more evolved than his 2 brothers. He is the life of matter, its latent internal fire. His is the fire essence that lies at the heart of the sun, of the planet, and of man's material forms. He is the sum total of the past. The Lord of cosmic love now seeks union with his brother, and, in point of time, embodies all the present. He is the sum total of all that is embodied. He is conscious existence. He is the Son divine, and his life and nature evolve through every existent form. The Lord of cosmic will holds the future within his plans and consciousness. They are all 3 the sons of one Father, all 3 the aspects of the one God, all 3 are spirit, all 3 are soul, and all 3 are rays emanating from one cosmic center. All 3 are substance, but in the past one Lord was the elder Son, in the present another Lord comes to the fore, and in the future still another. But this is so only in time. From the standpoint of the eternal now, none is greater nor less than another, for the last shall be first, and the first last. Out of manifestation time is not, and freed from objectivity states of consciousness are not. The fire of spirit is the essential fire of the first Lord of will plus the fire of the second Logos of love. These 2 cosmic entities blend, merge, and demonstrate as soul, utilizing for purposes of manifestation the aid of the third Logos. The 3 fires blend and merge. In this 4th round and on this 4th globe of our planetary scheme, the fires of the third Logos of intelligent matter are fusing somewhat with the fires of cosmic mind, showing as will or power, and animating the thinker on all planes. The object of their cooperation is the perfected manifestation of the cosmic Lord of love. This should be pondered upon, for it reveals a mystery. The blending of the 3 fires, the merging of the 3 rays, and the cooperation of the 3 logoi have in view, at this time and within this solar system, the development of the essence of the cosmic Lord of love, the second person in the Logoi Trinity. Earlier it was not so, later it will not be, but now it is. When viewed from the cosmic mental plane, these 3 constitute the personality of the Logos, and are seen functioning as one. Hence the secret, well recognized as fact, though not understood, of the excessive heat, occultly expressed, of the astral or central body of the triple personality. It animates and controls the physical body, and its desires hold sway in the majority of cases. It demonstrates in time and space the correspondence of the temporary union of spirit and matter, the fires of cosmic love and the fires of matter blended. A similar analogy is found in the heat apparent in the second solar system. The atom. The inner fires of the atom can likewise be seen functioning along similar lines, their demonstration being already somewhat recognized by science. This being so, there exists no necessity for further elaboration. 21 Pranavavada, p. 94.21 Fire Elementals and Devas. We might now briefly consider the subject of the fire elementals and devas, and then deal with the relation of the personality ray to this internal fire of the system in its threefold manifestation. Certain facts are known in connection with the fire spirits, if so they may be termed. The fundamental fact that should here be emphasized is that Agni, the Lord of Fire, rules over all the fire elementals, and devas on the three planes of human evolution, the physical, the astral, and the mental, and rules over them not only on this planet, called the Earth, but on the three planes in all parts of the system. He is one of the seven brothers, to use an expression familiar to students of the secret doctrine, who each embody one of the seven principles, or who are in themselves the seven centers in the body of the cosmic Lord of Fire, called by H.P.B. Foet. He is that active fiery intelligence, who is the basis of the internal fires of the solar system. On each plane one of these brothers holds sway, and the three elder brothers, for always the three will be seen, and later the seven, who eventually merge into the primary three, rule on the first, third and the fifth planes, or on the plane of Adi, of Atma. 22 Atma means, as you all know, the self or the ego, or an individualized center of consciousness around which all worldly experiences in their dual aspect of subjective and objective cluster and arrange themselves. It is as it were one of the foci from which emerge rays of light to illumine the cosmic waters, and in which also converge the rays sent back by those waters. In theosophical writings, it is called the self-conscious individuality or the higher menace. From this point of view, you will see that the higher menace is the most important principle or the central pivot of the human constitution or the true soul. It is the thread which ought to be caught hold of by one who wants to know the truth, and lift himself out of this conditioned existence. To this it may be objected that Atma represents the seventh principle of the theosophical septenary, and that the menace is far lower in the scale. But the plain answer is that the seventh principle is the ultimate state attainable by the self after crossing the ocean of conditioned existence, or samsara. Some thoughts on the Gita, p. 26.22 and of menace. It is urgent that we here remember that they are fire viewed in its third aspect, the fire of matter. In their totality these seven lords form the essence of the cosmic Lord, called in the occult books, Foet. 2323 Foet, or electricity, is an entity. He is the primordial electric entity SD, I, 105. He is will SD, I, 136. He is love wisdom SD, I, 100,144,155. He is active intelligence SD, I, 136. Therefore he is God SD, I, 167. He is the sum total of the energy of the seven spirits, who are the sum total of the Logos. S. D. I. 169. 23 This is so in the same sense as the seven koans, 24 koan, Tibetan. A lord or master. A high adept. An initiate who has taken more initiations than the 5 major initiations, which make man a master of the wisdom. 24 With their affiliated groups of pupils, form the essence, or centers in the body of one of the heavenly men, one of the planetary logoi. These 7 again in their turn form the essence of the Logos. Each of the 7 lords of fire 25 the 7 brothers. CSD, I, 105. These 7 are the 7 differentiations of primordial electric energy. Plane. As used in occultism, the term denotes the range, or extent of some state of consciousness or of the perceptive power of a particular set of senses or the action or a particular force, or the state of matter corresponding to any of the above. 25 are differentiated into numerous groups of fire entities, from the Deva lords of the plane down to the little salamanders of the internal furnaces. We are not dealing with the fiery essences of the higher planes at this stage in our discussion. We will only enumerate somewhat briefly some of the better-known groups, as contacted in the three worlds. 1. Physical plane. Salamanders, those little fire elementals who can be seen dancing in every flame, tending the fires of the hearth and the home, and of the factory. They are of the same group as the fire spirits who can be contacted deep in the fiery bowels of the planet. Fire spirits, latent in all focal points of heat, who are themselves the essence of warmth, and can be contacted in the heat of the bodily frame, whether human or animal, and who are likewise the warmth terrestrial. The Agnicatons, a higher grade of fire spirit, who form a vortex of fire, when viewed on a large scale, such as in volcanoes and large destructive burnings. They are closely allied to a still more important group of devas, who form the fiery envelope of the sun. The Pranic Elementals, those minute fiery essences who have the ability to permeate the texture of the human body, of a tree, or of all that may be found in the human, vegetable and animal kingdoms, and who blend with the fires of the microcosmic systems. Certain of the Deva kingdom who may be described as ensouling certain of the great light rays, and who are in themselves the essence of those rays. Other forms of such elemental lives and of Deva groups might be enumerated, but the above tabulation will suffice for our present purpose. 2. The Astral Plane. The fiery essences of this plane are more difficult for us to comprehend, having not, as yet, the seeing eye upon that plane. They are in themselves the warmth and heat of the emotional body, and of the body of feeling. They are of a low order when upon the path of desire, and of a high order when upon the path of aspiration, for the elemental is then transmuted into the Deva. Their grades and ranks are many, but their names matter not save in one instance. It may be of interest to know the appellation applied to the Devas of fire whose part it is to tend the fires that will later destroy the causal body. We need to remember that it is the upspringing of the latent fire of matter, and its merging with two other fires, that causes destruction. These elementals and Devas are called the Agnisharians, and in their totality, are the fiery essences of Buddhi, hence their lowest manifestation is on the sixth plane, the astral. Further information concerning these Deva lives will be found further on in the treatise, where they are dealt with at some length. Division B, the personality ray and fire by friction I. The work of the three rays. 1. The personality ray. 2. The egoic ray. 3. The monadic ray. II the personality ray, and the permanent atom. II the personality ray and karma. I the work of the three rays. We here touch upon a matter of wide general interest yet which is withal very little comprehended. I refer to the subject of the permanent atoms. 26 Permanent atom. An appropriated point of atomic matter. A tiny center of force which forms the central factor, and the attractive agency around which the sheaths of the incarnating monad are built. These are strung like pearls upon the sutratma, or thread. Ray. A stream of force or an emanation. The solar logos, or the macrocosm, manifests through three major rays and four minor rays. The monad, or